Hey guys, how are you doing today? Well, welcome once again to my channel. This is Jemin once again signing in. I'm your career advancement, financial independence, life transformation coach and mentor. Today I'm going to talk about one of the most important ingredients for success in your career advancement journey, right? That is the language English, right? So guys, if you're watching me and you're struggling with your English, right? You're struggling with your communication skills. I think this is the video. This will help you a lot. I'm going to give you some simple tips of how to improve your English. If you're already there, I think then it is good, very good. But today I think English is a very important language. It's a very important skill. It's just not a language, it's become a skill, right, to advance in your career, because when you're working in a multinational company, when you're talking to clients who are global, I think it's a must that you need to have good English, right? And along with good English, you need to have better way to communicate, better way to storytell, better way to message, which I will probably talk in my subsequent videos. But today I'm going to only talk about the importance of English and how can you improve your English. So this is for my brothers and sisters who are struggling with English and want to improve their English, because I know and you also know that English is no more just a language. It's a skill, right? And you need to have the skill to kind of grow up in your career, right? Especially into a multinational environment. So guys, I think as I mentioned earlier, learning English is not a big deal, right? Today, if you don't know English at all, and I kind of ask you to move to England or go to the UK, and you stay for probably I don't know 7, 8 years, 10 years in the UK, you will automatically start English, and that too very fluently. What happened? The environment changed, right? You had to learn the English because you had to communicate with people, right? So you learned that language and it automatically happened. For example, right, I am basically a South Indian but born and brought up in Pune, India, and I speak very good Marathi, right? How did I learn Marathi? Because people around me were speaking a lot of Marathi, and automatically when it starts hammering into your mind picks it, and it comes on your tongue and you learn it, right? You don't have to kind of go to a school to learn Marathi. When you are talking to people and your friends are all Marathi speaking, automatically you understand and speak Marathi, right? And that's the key, right? So I'm going to give you some tips of how to kind of improve your English, right? The first tip is watch a lot of English stuff, right? Watch probably a lot of English movies, watch a lot of English documentaries, I don't know, watch a lot of English stuff. You need to get the English language into your system, because our system is tuned probably to our mother language, and we call it MTI, mother tongue influence. We have that mother tongue influence, right? When we are born with a certain mother tongue, we always kind of try to think in that mother tongue, right? Try to speak in that mother tongue, right? So I think when you start watching a lot of English stuff and English content, automatically you start getting the English language into your system. Second thing, read a lot of English stuff, right? Read English newspapers, books. If you don't understand, have a dictionary to get the meanings of the words, right? But read a lot, right? Read a lot of English stuff. This will help you a lot. Second, when we normally think, right, we think in our native language, our mother tongue, right? I would recommend, if you are struggling to switch to English and improve your English, start thinking in the English language, right? In your mind, when you have thoughts, right, when you have questions that come into your mind, you always normally try to speak to yourself with your native language. Stop that. It's an effort, but you stop that and start thinking in the English language. If you're reasoning, start trying to reason with the English language, and that is one other tip that will help you. Thirdly, this is something that I did a lot in my early days, right, to improve my English, is the mirror exercise, right? When you are practicing English, you need to talk English, right? So you need to be with people who talk in English, and the one thing that you do is imitate right before the mirror, right? Speak to the mirror, looking at the mirror, and start talking to yourself in the mirror in English language. It may sound funny, but I think this is one of the most effective tools that can help your English language. But when you're talking to the mirror, what happens, and looking at yourself, right? You are able to kind of find out what mistakes that you're making, right? And you correct yourself. So that is one another important tip that can help you improve your English. As I mentioned earlier, be with people who talk English, right? When you surround with people who are talking that language, automatically you get a lot of hammering of that language in your mind, and automatically your mind subconsciously switches your thought process to English. And lastly, take an effort every day to only speak in English, right? Speak in English to everyone, with everyone. I think people will tell you that you've gone mad. What has happened to you? Kya ho gaya tere ko? Kai zalay tula? Don't bother. Speak in English, and I'm sure, right? Rome was not built in a day, but I'm telling you that if you take this exercise seriously, within 3 to 4 months you'll already see improvement. And if you continue that for a year or year and a half, by that time I think you will be a pro, right? And there is no other way that you can improve English, guys. I think if you follow this, I think that's it, right? You will get there. So good, I believe you liked this video, and if you liked it, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, and if you have any queries, I'm more than happy to assist you in your English improvement journey. Till then, I think goodbye, have a nice day, I'll see you soon. Thank you very much.